The only other option is to dart it, which it might not survive.
Oh, it's the spider. Yeah.
So what Nate and Cindy don't realize is that when they're coming down here, they're not just staying at a bed and breakfast. They're gonna be staying at the bed and breakfast, taking care of this adorable little guy that we rescued from an auction. But we have him here because there's a horse that has been running loose in this community for years. It's drinking out of people's swimming pools. People are afraid it's gonna get hit on the road. It's really causing a lot of trouble, and it's a danger to itself right now and others, because if a dark horse gets out on the road at night and gets hit, it could kill somebody. When Nate and Cindy get here, they'll be staying here for a week, and we're gonna have them taking care of this little guy, hopefully baiting the other horse to come in, and hopefully we'll be able to capture this horse in this week that they're here. So we're gonna get him set up.
Nate and I got here last Friday, and Tawnee had said she had a project for us while we were down here filming for Horse Rescue Heroes. And we got here.
Welcome to Tennessee.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Hey, how are you?
How's it going?
Good.
I'm so excited Nate and Cindy are here. They're going to be in for a huge change. They're used to Wisconsin. Now they're here in Middle Tennessee, middle of summer. It's hot, it's humid, there's bugs everywhere. I'm not sure what they're going to think of all this. So it's been a little bit of time since we were up in Wisconsin. We awarded you all the check. It was so much fun to be up there and see your facility and see how bad you all need that barn. So we've been talking over the phone over the last few months, and have you seen an increase in adoptions or fundraising or anything with some of the tools we've been giving you that work for us?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, that's good.
Big increase in all of it.
Good, because that's what the organization needs. It needs to be able to grow and be able to take care of itself. And we were in the position, years back where we were funding it. Jason was working a masonry job, and it was like, well, we're gonna go rescue some more horses, and I'm thinking, this poor Jason's work money. But getting your organization to grow to a spot where, it's not financially stressful for you personally, that's a huge step. So now we need to get it to the next level where there's funds coming in to take care of the horses and everything, and then also hiring qualified people to take care of them.
It's hard to get people just to volunteer. Mm-hmm. Even a small amount of money makes gives people incentive to.
Yeah, and it takes less. You don't have to do so much. Part of being here is I want you to take time to just enjoy life without your rescue back in Wisconsin. You may think that you're just here to hang out in this nice cabin and enjoy yourselves, but you're actually here to do a job.
Oh yeah.
Here.
At the cabin?
Oh yeah.
We gotta paint it or something?
You got them all.
The lawn looks like it's done. So
I do see fresh wood there.
So we're gonna go over here, and I think you might get a clue as we go over, and you can might be able to piece together what's happening. All right, so come on this way.
We're supposed to hold hands too, because we don't.
You don't have to. Don't worry about it.
We're not hand holding.
We like to hold hands, so you just have to put up with us. So this is a little pony that we rescued from an auction. He's the one in our video that had the extremely long hooves that we hacksawed him off.
Okay,
Yep.
And he had an eye that was injured, had to be removed. So any ideas why he's here? While you're at the bed and
Take a
breakfast.
look around. Like, where
What do you see? What's going on? Yeah.
I don't know.
So we got a big panel opening area. He's by himself.
He's gonna get lonely.
There's a bunch of hay here.
We're hoping he'll
Oh.
win.
So there's a horse coming.
Yes, you got it.
Okay.
So over the last 3 years, there's a horse that has been running loose in this community. The sheriff constantly gets calls on it. You can see the road intersection here. He comes down the road, eats grass. He's been drinking out of people's pools.
Eating their
Multiple
gardens.
complaints on this horse.
So we're
And
going to catch this horse and get it in here.
that's the idea. The horse likes to come down here in the mornings and the evenings. So our hope is, as it's coming down, we put hay, we've even put horse manure out there and the way it likes to walk, that it'll be like, what's going on? And then come check out them.
Lure it over here.
Yes. Hopefully, over this week, this horse will get comfortable enough to come in here. If we can't catch this horse, the sheriff says the only other option is to dart it, which it might not survive. So we're kind of this horse's last chance.
Okay.
We have a special rescue mission. There is a horse that has been running loose on thousands of acres of land. It's hunting land, and the hunting club has asked us to come and try to get this horse off the land so they don't accidentally shoot it or it starves to death out there. We're gathering up all the horses to take on this rescue mission because we're hoping the other horses, maybe by their noise of whinnying or just their smell, will help get the other horse lured in. I have no idea how this rescue mission is going to end up because a horse on thousands of acres of land is kind of like a needle in a haystack. It could be anywhere.
When the world was smaller and everything was ours, you're taking me back. You're taking me back. When everything moves slower, you're taking me back to better days. You're taking me back, all the way back to better days.
So our organization was contacted about a horse that is loose on this property. It's been living here for several months that they know of. They found out about it because a hunter came out to put some grain out for deer, and the horse demolished their little deer feeder, and they're not real happy about having the horse here. So what they've asked us to do is to try to help get this horse off this hunting land. So that's why we're all here today. And I came out here and we went all over this property with side-by-sides and stuff, and I think it's going to take horses to get this horse to come out. There's a lot of evidence the horse is here. It is a friendly horse. They said somebody has been able to touch it. Typically when they go down the road, they see the horse when they're coming back. So the horse hears there's commotion, wants to come see. So I'm hoping today there'll be enough commotion for this horse and we can actually get it out of here before winter comes or before hunting season comes and accidentally get shot. This is the property that we have to search. It's 2,500 acres. Because we're parked right here right now, and this is kind of a rocky road all the way back here, I want to drive the horses back here and we can unload them so we don't have to have them worn out by the time we get back to the area.
As I'm driving up the road, it's getting really narrow, and I come around the corner and there's a log that is in the road, and I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get the trailer around it. So I'm going to drive up on the bank and hope I can get around it. As I'm driving up there, I didn't realize there's another log on the bank, and as the tires go over it, it flips up and almost hits the truck.
And if it sets you free, believe in only you. Yesterday is gone, forget about tomorrow, and the ceilings you see right through.
I'd have to back up a lot.
There's only one way out.
Okay, let's all
Inside a prison view. 10 whispers or a shout. Gunpowder if it's true. Smoke before the fire. No one else can slay the dragon sleeping inside of you. Find the moment and make it. Write your headline and raise it to the sky. No one else can create it. Take your banner and raise it.
If we can't get this log moved, I'm gonna have to back up for miles, and that's gonna jeopardize this whole rescue mission.
Oh, there's big spiders. Don't point it out.
Find the moment and make it. Write your headline and raise it to the sky. No one else can create it. Take your banner and raise it to the sky.
So you can tell the horse definitely has been here. It's left droppings behind. They're not too fresh, but the horse definitely has been hanging out in this area, so hopefully we can find him today. We are here with a bunch of horses, and that winning, we love that because hopefully that will bring this horse in. I kind of rode this horse away and back, and all the horses started winning. So hopefully we can lure this horse out and get it back to our shelter today. So we'll give it our best shot. We're all riding out. We've ridden down gullies, we've ridden down hollers, we've ridden down pipelines, trying to look for this horse so far. Haven't found anything. All right, so everyone, we're going to try to break the horses up from their friends, and some ride that way, some stay here, some go down that way, and we'll try to get them talking. Because if the horse was here, this is the best chance of trying to find this horse.
She's not gonna like it.
2,500 acres is a lot of land to go through.
So I've driven down a little side road a long ways, and I'm looking to just stop, listen, turn off the engine, see if I can hear a horse. The trail just kept disintegrating, and I don't think there's a chance the horse is down here. I haven't seen any sign, so we're gonna head back up, catch up with the other horses.
We came down here earlier looking for any kind of sign of the other horse that's down here. And over there we saw a few little footprints in the leaves, and down here we saw some footprints tracking in the leaves going down Road 18. So we're gonna take a little ride with the horses down here with the whole crew and see if we can see anything else. Here we do have in this along this leaf matter down this road, there are definite hoof tracks that we did not disturb the first time down. So we're hoping that maybe the horse was here recently, since even yesterday when we had some rain come in.
Well, you haven't found anything. And there's lots of proof that this horse is here, but I think he's hiding from us.
So far, we have not found our missing horse. All we've come up with is some leaf matter, disturbed leaf matter, and some poop.
Today's been unsuccessful for finding this horse. Lots of evidence that this horse is here, but you know, that is the reality of horse rescue and what horse rescue heroes out there face. I can't tell you how many times, you know, we've had to, you know, go out and try to rescue a horse, and you know, either it's an auction or something, and there's sometimes we come back empty-handed, and that is just the true reality of it. And it's something that, you know, we don't put out on the internet a lot. If you're following a horse rescue, they're probably not putting out days like this, because you know, we're typically sharing all the amazing fun things that happen. You know, we rescued so many horses this day and that day, but this is the reality of it. When you're working with animals, they're unpredictable, and it's hard to say exactly what's going to happen. And you know, we gave it our best today. We had 8 horses, you know, nearly 20 people out here scouring, but it's 2,500 acres. So we won't give up on this horse, but at the same time, you know, we can't spend all our time out here. So hopefully the hunters will find the horse again and maybe call us right when they see it, and that would help us out a lot. So hopefully there's still a happy ending to this story and we're able to save this horse. But this is the real reality of horse rescue. I mean, we can spend days, you know, and not feel like we accomplished anything, but it's our job, and we'll get up tomorrow and be helping horses again. So it's just one day at a time. Last night, Cindy and her team got the horse at the bed and breakfast that's been running loose for 2 years. They got it caught in a pen. They messaged me late last night. Unfortunately, I was already asleep, but we're on the road now. I've got confirmation that the horse is still in the pen. This horse was its last chance. If the sheriff was going to have to possibly shoot it if none of these options worked that we were trying to get this horse. So we're very excited that we'll be able to get this horse back at our shelter, and it'll be off the roads. And a lot of people have said they almost got hit, or they almost hit this horse and stuff, because it's just been running loose for years. So we're on our way. There they are, Ponytails and the horse. This is what real horse rescue heroes are. They will sit up all night with a horse they caught. This is so awesome. This horse is actually gonna have a future now. So this is Leanne, and she owned the property and she had allowed us to put up the panels here. And can you tell us a little bit about this horse's history?
Well, what I understand is the horse has been running loose for 3 years, and she just goes, all over the community, but she's kind of made her home here in my yard. And so she does her business. She drinks out of my swimming pool, and she just needs a home.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes when I come home in the dark, she's out in the middle of the road, but I know to look for her.
Yeah,
you know, but other
somebody
people
else
don't
wouldn't.
know to look for her.
We brought this horse because if this horse has never loaded in a trailer or anything before, this horse can help bond a little bit with the horse before we load it, and then they can load together. He wants to get out, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. Hey, buddy, here's a friend. Yes. And she's like, there's a real horse? It's a real horse? Look, it's a mini of you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a real horse. She's like, this is something from my dreams. So if we can open this up, and then I will, I'll go in there with them and make sure she doesn't get too crazy.
Yeah.
And then Jason can get the trailer backed up and we'll get them loaded. Yeah. She's like, I can't believe it. There's other horses besides me in this world.
So we got here, Nate and I got here last Friday, and Tawnee had said she had a project for us. Wouldn't tell us what it was. We weren't sure. We were very nervous, and there was a mini up by the bed and breakfast there in a little panel, and she informed us that we were here to catch a horse who had been running loose in the area for what they're told is about 3 years now. It's a busy road. It's a very dangerous situation for her. It's very curvy. We thought the odds, we were told that if she wasn't caught, they were going to try to shoot her with a dart gun, which could be very dangerous for her. We figured it was a long shot, but it took my mind off everything at home and allowed me to just kind of focus on something else and not be so stressed. And so we have spent the entire week learning this horse's habits, where she goes, what she does. The very next night, she was caught. The bed of Barb and Ray, they were able to get the panel shut, and they texted Tawnee while we were at the auction. And we were so excited that she was caught, and we couldn't wait to get back Wednesday and get her loaded up. And in the meantime, we were told that she had broke out of the pen. So we got back Wednesday late and came down to see the damage to the pen, and there was no damage. Somebody had come and undone the panels, dropped one, and let her go. So we set out to try to get her back in. Wednesday night, we just gave her some grain. We left it open, let her just kind of come and go as she pleased. And when we got back last night, we could see she had eaten it, gave her some more, and then we came down. She was in there. We just quietly walked over and shut it. Came down here right away as it got light out, and she's still in here.
And she's so sweet.
She's so sweet. She's not going to get hit by a car.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
All right, well, let's get these panels loaded up and get her back to the shelter. We're super excited that we were able to get this horse, and she's safe in our shelter now. We've tried to catch 2 horses just in this last week. One, we were unsuccessful. We couldn't find the horse at all. It was on 2,500 acres. I'm just gonna go see if I can make friends with her a little bit. In some cases like this, the horse is actually halter trained and just hasn't been messed with in years. It's amazing how calm she got once I put the rope on her. It's like, oh, okay, I remember. I'll go ahead and lead her out of here and see how well she does lead. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. So, she's not a wild horse. She was just a hard to catch horse that was running loose for 3 years. And we're so grateful that she's here. She can go through our intake process, and our veterinarian and trainer can clear her for adoption. She can go on and find a home. So this is a very happy ending to a long rescue. It took a week to catch this horse and a whole lot of people, but she's an awesome horse, so we're happy for her.